Hey, Meet Cute listeners, we are Likewise, a recommendation app for TV shows, movies, books, and podcasts, used by millions of romance fans just like you. Everyone has a romance trope they can't get enough of. Whether you're into dark romantic fantasies, enemies to lovers, or slow burns, you can discover more of it on Likewise. You can search for specific genres, tropes, or themes, and instantly get recommendations picked specifically for you. Download the Likewise app today.
Brooklyn is home to thousands of restaurants. One of the trendiest is Father's Daughter, an establishment that employed Claire for approximately 14 months.
Hey, how was the apartment?
The landlord literally tried to paint over a dead cockroach.
Ooh, gross. Still, I think it's good you're moving back. It'll give you time to reset and reconfigure your priorities.
I mean, I guess. I've got 2 more tours lined up for tomorrow. Bennett really won't budge on Father's Daughter. You know what? I bet you he has read my file and he's planning some evil bullshit.
Why don't you just tell him you worked there?
Waiting tables at Father's Daughter was one of Claire's longest-held positions prior to her most recent role, which resulted in her brief relocation to Chicago. Claire was let go from Father's Daughter after an incident of interpersonal conflict with a chef de partie.
There's really no way to make what happened sound like I'm trying to make this... the freak! It'd be better for him if he had read my file. Nina is all about eye for an eye. I mean, Bennett could seriously die tonight.
Well, I would say be yourself, but that's clearly not going to happen, so good luck.
Claire?
I have your bag.
Yeah. Thanks. I have yours too, of course. Maybe we should see if they'll hold them at the front for us?
Oh, so that's your play. Keep both bags in the end.
No, I didn't mean that.
I'm kidding. Thanks for coming.
I should be thanking you, I think. Shall we?
Well, actually, I know you were saying you wanted to try the spot for a while, but I read some really negative reviews.
Really? It's gotten mostly favorable from what I've seen.
Well, yeah. It's like, I mean, they give you way too little food for the price.
It is small plates.
And they don't take any adjustments, which is, like, really rude to people with dietary restrictions.
Oh, do you have dietary restrictions? I'm so sorry, I should have asked.
Yeah. I hate bananas. You'd know that if you had read my file.
Well, then we won't stay for dessert.
I hear the chef is mean.
Really? I just read a profile of her in Chomp about her ethical kitchen management and compassionate leadership style.
Bennett has considered himself a foodie since 2015, when he started the food blog Si Mangia while studying abroad in Italy. It was the first of many attempts to document his culinary experiences on social media, all of which were unpopular with his friends.
Oh, okay. I didn't read that particular article.
Well, before you make a final decision, let me just check in with the host. Hi, I put my name down for a table for 2. Bennett?
You came and put your name down earlier?
I don't live that far away, and they don't take reservations, so I just figured I'd stop by early and see if I could get our names in.
We have a table still completing their dining experience, but we should be able to seat you after that.
And how long is that going to be, do you think?
We don't rush our guests. It dampens the gustatory experience. Oh, hey!
Claire, do you need some water?
Claire, it's been...
I'm fine. I just choked out solid. It's nothing to make a big deal about.
Okay. Understood.
Would it be okay if we had a drink at the bar while we wait?
Oh, yeah, you're welcome to find a spot.
Does that work for you?
You don't have to convince me to head towards a bar. Let's go. Sorry, Bennett, one sec. Excuse me, would it be possible for us to keep our bags up at the front desk while we eat?
Oh, not a problem. I can grab these.
Oh, no, let me help you. We'll be right back, Bennett. Thanks for that, Jeff.
Claire, what are you doing here?
Nice to see you, too.
No, but we'd have sat you way quicker if you'd called ahead. Never lost that spontaneous streak, huh?
That's a nice spin.
Claire's work performance was reviewed favorably by her fellow front-of-house staff. The back of house?
So, who's the guy?
Oh, well, he's my soulmate.
Oh my god, stop! We'll do it up for you!
No, I don't want a big thing. He doesn't know I worked here.
What? Of course he does. It's in your file. Interesting choice.
Yeah, but apparently he doesn't believe in the database, so he hasn't read anything about me.
Hold up. What?
It's like, weird. This is our first meeting, or date, or I don't know. It's our first whatever. It's a long story. Can you just cover for me? Don't tell anyone I'm here. If the back of house doesn't know, I can get that scallop tostada thing without Nina spitting in it.
We took that off the menu like 2 years ago.
Really? Damn.
Nina is still here, though.
Ugh, damn.
I'll cover for you. Whew. You just made my night so much more interesting. You better invite me to the wedding.
Seriously, can you play it cool?
Yeah. You should get back to your man. Thank you, ma'am. Your bags will be safe up here.
So, still think I'm gonna steal your bag at night's end?
And no, you're passing the serial killer test.
The serial killer test?
Oh, come on. When you go on a first date, you never know if they're actually a serial killer.
You know, serial murder comprises less than 1% of all annual homicides in the U.S.
That's a weird stat to have off the top of your head for a non-serial killer.
Sorry, am I losing points? We had to study serial killers in abnormal psych, and this girl in my class was really into true crime and got all excited, but the professor kind of shut her up with that statistic. It stuck.
Fair enough.
Bennett, party of two. Your table is ready now.
Great, thanks. Shall we?
Bennett has expressed interest in a career in psychology for nearly as long as data is available. An elementary school essay reads, "When I grow up, I want to be a phycologist," an endearing spelling error his mother framed and gave him upon his graduation. The frame has followed Bennett to every workplace since.
Oh, thank you, sir. This room is lovely.
A sommelier will be with you shortly.
Oh, we don't need to... Okay.
So, what are you thinking for drinks?
Definitely like a natural wine, like a skin contact thing.
Claire's financial reports indicate a taste for $2 chuck and margaritas. She is not discerning. Conversely, Bennett's browsing history indicates 5 unique hits to the father's daughter wine list in the past 2 days alone.
Oh, you're gonna love this menu. I was perusing it earlier, and they've got lots of natty options.
I'm sorry, are we in a frat house?
Oh my god, I mean like natural. What? Is that not a thing people say?
Yeah. I mean, I think they absolutely do. Yeah, they say that. Yeah.
Hello, I'll be your sommelier this evening. Jeff mentioned that we are welcoming some very special guests at this table tonight. Are you celebrating a soulmate match?
No, we're...
Yeah, actually, we just got matched. Well, we did.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Bennett's last visit to view his own file was 1,196 days ago.
You know, when I was first paired with my wife, I was so nervous to meet her, but there was something in that first moment when we locked eyes.
Bennett occasionally visits forums critical to the National Soulmate Database. There are a few, despite the program's overall popularity and success. Bennett's engagement is typically passive, composed primarily of expressions of support for those whose relationships have suffered due to their unconventional stances about the soulmate match.
So, I thought I'd pull some of our most celebratory bottles.
Can we just get some natural wine? Like, the nattier, the better.
Very good, yes. I'll bring 2 glasses.
So how long
I
are you in
got a
town
couple-
for? No, go on. You go first.
You.
Okay. You never told me when you were leaving town.
Oh. I mean, I don't have an exact date. My boss is letting me work remote for a few days while, he has me scoping this big new project. It's like a secret project.
Remind me what you do for work?
I'm a graphic designer.
For secret projects?
Yeah. It's like very high profile NDAs, the whole thing. And sometimes I actually have to close my eyes when I send files for security purposes.
Wow. Well, if you end up staying in New York longer, please let me know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I will. All right, though. It's my turn. So, where were you coming from back on the plane?
Well, first and foremost, I really am sorry for how I behaved yesterday. I was rude and weird. It's just, I'm really not that kind of person. Which hopefully I've shown you a little, or can convince you of by the end of this meal.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not trying to make excuses for myself either. I really acted like an ass. I know. Especially with the bags. But, I was coming back from Chicago, which is where I grew up, and I was visiting the woman I had been in a relationship with for over 10 years to break up.
Oh. To break up? Is there any particular reason why? Did something not go according to plan?
Sorry to interrupt, just a little bread and olive oil.
Thanks, Jeff.
Jeff?
He told me his name when I dropped off the bags.
Do you have any questions about the breakup? It's raw, but I'm happy to share anything you'd like to know.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I already saw it on your file.
You did?
Well, I mean, it says that you just got out of a long-term relationship.
Ha. I see.
It's not a problem or anything. I mean, at least not for me. You don't believe in the soulmate stuff anyway, so it's not like we can... I mean, obviously it's not a me problem. I mean, I guess it must have been... it must be really hard.
It is.
Did you know it was gonna end?
I did think our relationship had run its course. We'd grown pretty different over the years, and it felt like we had stopped growing together.
No, but I mean, like, you'd really never checked your file? Or hers? Like, when you met, you would have known that you weren't soulmates. The notification would never have arrived.
We were abstaining together.
I'm sorry. Do you have something you have to tell me?
Oh my gosh, it's a thing people say when you're someone who rejects the database.
Renouncing the database is a fringe belief system. There is often a strong correlation with antisocial behavior, or that the individual in question has something they would rather stay hidden.
You know, I have clients who reject the database for so many reasons. And on the other hand, I have clients who obsess over their files day in and day out.
Bennett has seen patients privately for just under 3 years. He's received overwhelmingly as a compassionate and insightful practitioner.
So, did she end up abandoning the cause and meeting her soulmate or something, your ex? Like, Marie?
You know her name?
Sorry, it was in your file.
It's just so strange to hear her name in your mouth.
Sorry.
No need.
Does it bother you that I know about Marie?
I wouldn't say bother is the right word.
Still, I'm sure it's hard to feel like someone you trusted or someone you thought you could be a forever partner with isn't the person you thought you knew.
I mean, I guess it's just we grew apart, you know? It happens, nothing dramatic.
I see.
Oh my god, Claire! It's so good to see you!
Oh, wow, you know the waiter?
Of course! She and
Lived
I...
right down the block when we were kids! Oh my god, it's such a small world!
What? No, we used to...
Oh, come on, don't embarrass me. I was such a mess when I was younger.
Wait till Nina sees Claire.
Hey, a little special visitation by our chef, huh? This is Nina.
Claire, what?
Whoa, let's...
I think you owe me a conversation, Claire.
Jeff.
Ma'am, why don't we step over here to speak privately?
Claire?
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Bold of you to show up here.
Nice to see you too, Nina.
You really are a masochist, huh? Or you're still so self-involved you didn't even consider how I might feel, or what I might do.
The incident report preceding Claire's dismissal from father's daughter details a history of conflict with Nina.
I'm sorry, but I really didn't mean to be here tonight. It just kind of happened.
Claire is here with her soulmate.
The algorithm found someone who could put up with your bullshit and illegal activities.
Prior reports detailed small incidents, including lateness, particularly long table waits, and repeated errors in customer orders. Claire was put on probation after she was discovered to be retaining her tips rather than including them in the group tip pool.
Nina...
Your belief that there are no consequences for your actions continues to amaze me.
I don't know how many more times I have to say I'm sorry.
Claire's termination was filed after she intentionally added hot sauce to a dish that Claire believed was Nina's dinner. But in actuality, Nina had carefully prepared for a couple's anniversary. The hot sauce included peanut oil, which the patron was severely allergic to.
I don't forgive poisoners.
She didn't poison him.
I mean, he's fine now, right? Like, he just had an EpiPen.
You violated the integrity of my establishment.
I'll never come here again, and I'll tip like 150% on our tab tonight. I just really don't want to mess it up with this guy. I'm really trying to do better.
He must be a real dick if he brought you here after reading your file.
Well...
Claire says he hasn't read her file.
Please, Nina, I'm really trying.
I'll try not to poison him before you leave.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's just like so crazy because I hadn't seen that waiter since I was a kid, and then the chef, she also grew up on our block. It's like really funny.
Wow. That really is a coincidence.
I know, it is, right? I guess the world is like that sometimes. Like, it's a small world or whatever they say. And anyways, so we got to catch up for a second. And then, of course, Nina had to get back to the kitchen.
Do you think she might give me a tour of the kitchen? I really admire her work.
Oh, well, she seemed really stressed out. And it probably isn't the best time.
No, I get it. Sorry. It's probably a super dorky thing for me to even ask.
No, it's not. It's actually very cute. It's just probably not the right day for it.
We couldn't let the happy couple leave without having some dessert.
No, I am actually kind of stuffed.
Nonsense. The chef insisted for her old friend. And the check, whenever you're ready.
Wow, the staff are so nice here. Havesies?
Havesies?
Come on. Cheers. Wow, this has got some real heat to it.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, no kidding.
This chef is so creative.
Yeah, but I can't say that I'm big on spicy desserts.
I don't know. The chili really brings out the cocoa.
Oh, yeah, take it away. It's all yours.
Pass me the bill?
No, you don't have to pay for my
Please,
meal.
it's all part of my grand apology.
But it's really expensive.
I'll let you grab the next one.
The next one?
Shall we?
So,
Thanks for taking a chance on me, Claire.
you too. And I'm also sorry I didn't make the best impression on the plane. I much prefer the person I showed you tonight.
It's been lovely getting to know her.
Well, good night, then.
Good night, Claire. Oh, and don't forget your baggage before you leave.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Yeah, thank you. Okay. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Can you imagine?